It's Fly 360, and today we're going to be talking about Venus and Pisces. So Venus just slid into Pisces. So with Venus going into Pisces, this is going to be the energy signatures and the stimuli that we're going to be responding to when it comes to how we go about our love matters, how we go about the things that we value, how we go about how we deal with our relationships, how we go about our possessions, and how we go about things that deals with that Venus energy in general when it comes to beauty, love, pleasures, indulging, compromising. So when it comes to these energies just getting into Pisces, we're going to be fully immersed into these Piscean waters. So when it comes to the way that we're going to be responding and the way that we're going to be expressing our love language is going to be filtered through that Pisces energy signature. So this is going to be things that's going to be dealing with our dreams, our imaginations, our fantasies, or our delusions, our false faiths, beliefs, and imaginations about the world, spirituality, and God, or just false doctrines that we may have been programmed to believe, and false behaviors and things of those natures, learned behaviors and things of those natures. So that can lead us into going about this energy in a negative way when it comes to how we're responding and how we're taking action on this Venus and Pisces energy. But if you kind of understand how to transmute these energies, and if you are a more higher octave spirit, you will kind of understand how to utilize this energy so that you can be able to transmute this energy into things that goes more into your favor when it comes to things that deals with your dreams, your imaginations, your fantasies, and things of those natures. So we got to kind of keep that in mind as well too when it comes to understanding these energies. So when it comes to Venus being a Pisces, it's exalted in Pisces. So we can kind of over exalt ourselves into these energies as well too when it comes to the way that we're going about our love matters. So it's going to be like esoteric juicy candy that we're going to be wanting to eat, that we're going to be wanting to grab. And if we eat too much, we may end up getting a stomach ache. We may end up, you know what I'm saying, eating too much, overindulging too much, getting too lost into our pleasures, getting too lost into our dreams, imaginations, and fantasies. And that can kind of throw us off course when it comes to the things that we need to be substantiating ourselves into. Because we still got to keep in mind that when it comes to Venus being a Pisces, we're going to be having opportunities to be able to take action and carve out things that caters towards our dreams, our imaginations, and our fantasies. But we're also going to have to kind of make sure that we're not getting lost into these energies. So when it comes to us making sure that we're catering and giving our esoteric currency to the right energies, when it comes to us transmitting these energies for things that deals more with our dreams, imaginations, and fantasies, we got to know how to cherry pick and know how to decipher if we're lost into a dream or imagination, if we're giving our currency to a dream or an imagination, or if we're lost into a delusion or a false faith and belief. So we got to kind of keep that in mind as well too when it comes to understanding these energies, because we're going to have an opportunity for this to blend in when it comes to our actions and our viewpoints with the sun being in Capricorn. So the opportunity is going to be helping us substantiate and create a sufficient status around our core identity and the energies that we're consciously aware of when it comes to what we're seeing playing out outside of us, and also energies that others are being able to recognize from us when it comes to however we are aligning to the as above encapsulation of the atmosphere, the sun, and how we respond to those energies from our subjective positioning when it comes to us having our own individual way of going about these energies and things of those natures. When it comes to you having your own sun sign, you having your own sun through moon filtering system that gets filtered through you when it comes to how you go about your actions and your viewpoints and the way that you express yourself and your mannerisms and your personifications and things of those natures. So we got to kind of keep that in mind as well too when it comes to understanding these energies. So we got to kind of make sure that we are carving out a sufficient status and making sure that whatever we are giving our attention to when it comes to our dreams, imaginations, and fantasies and responding and acting on that stimuli, we got to make sure that that is creating a healthy blend and a healthy balance when it comes to our actual core identity and what we want to be known for and what we want to represent ourselves for. So we can't be kind of giving our esoteric currency or taking actions on things that deals with a delusion and expecting other people to look at us like we're creative, because right now it's going to be about what's real. And if you're not trying to establish no form of emotional boundaries right now, you can kind of get manipulated or influenced by peer pressures and other things into society that gets people lost into synthetic ways of living and conditioning and things of those natures that can kind of put people on the negative end of these energies, not knowing that they're coming and going. So you got to kind of understand that as well too, and understand how to decipher between those two energies before you get carried away and get too lost into this Pisces energy, or you get enticed by these Piscean energies and make hasty decisions because your judgment was clouded. So we got to kind of keep that in mind as well too when it comes to understanding these energies. So this can kind of help you better align align yourself when you step out into the world and start to interact and participate with other individuals. But this is going to be a real creative time if you know how to encapsulate this energy and encapsulate this energy into things that is your dreams, your imaginations, and your fantasies and things of those natures. Because right now, with this blend that we're going to be having going on with the sun and Venus, and Venus is also getting impacted and influenced by other energy signatures as well, like as well as Saturn and Neptune. So if Venus is getting influenced by Saturn and Neptune, this is going to be us seeing the realistic and the harsh reality of love matters right now. Because you know what I'm saying, it's like some things going to be coming to the surface. Some things may not be as good as it used to be. So we may be seeing a lot of these energies playing out and being conducted in relationships, and how these new traditions and these new ways of going about relationships are being handled. When it comes to that whole system is being torn down right now, and we are forced to go back to the birth stages of, you know what I'm saying, how we conduct relationships. So this is going to be putting us, like, a lot of people is going to be getting divorced, a lot of people is going to be breaking up, a lot of people is going to be getting the wandering eye and things of those things, because the traditional way of relationships isn't as suitable in these new times when it comes to this new shift anymore. So we got to kind of understand those energies as well too. But at the end of the day, it's all about accountability when it comes to you having a partner and you having somebody else that you can relate to. Because you know what I'm saying, y'all got to kind of understand those boundaries. Y'all got to kind of understand, like, some energies that y'all do be participating with, some energies that y'all are, some things that y'all have created. It may take a little bit more longer time to get rid of those soul ties, especially if y'all put a lot of energy work into whatever type of energy vortex or orb that y'all created when it comes to y'all relationships and y'all joining energies and having sex and things of those natures. So when it comes to mixing energies with people, like, sometimes you got to kind of, it's about how you do it. You got to know how to do it. Like, or is you just doing it because you just want to get lost into the delusion? You just want to get lost into other, you just want to get lost into the sauce. Or do you have a valid reason behind it? Is it because, like, you feel like this person is kind of blocking you? You feel like this person isn't respecting you? You got to have a valid reason behind why you think this relationship is kind of hindering you from progression. So we have to understand those energies as well too. Or are you just hindering yourself from progressions, and you want to reflect these energies onto other people so that you can kind of so you can kind of have an escape route and use that person as a scapegoat? So we got to kind of understand that as well too, because there's going to be a lot of those energies going on in this world as well when it comes to understanding what's actually going on in the sky. So we got to make sure that we're not getting lost into those delusions. And when it comes to us relating to another individual, we got to make sure that we are setting those emotional boundaries so these individuals won't get too comfortable with taking advantage of us, or feeling like they can be able to use our energy or use these energies and manipulate these energies against us and put us in some victimizing energies when they're just being a victim and being in victimhood. So we got to kind of watch out and be careful for those energies as well too, because if you are an empathic person, and if you are already like a Pisces, a Taurus, or a Libra, these are going to be the types of individuals that you're going to be attracting and manifesting. So you got to kind of keep that in mind as well too, because when it comes to understanding this Pisces energy, and like the Pisces, that the archetype of Pisces, Tauruses, and Libras, they love unconditionally. So you really don't be thinking about, okay, what does this person do that? You kind of got like a different mind frame when it comes to how us Venus and how we operate when it comes to us Pisces and things of those natures. So we kind of love unconditionally, but we got to kind of understand that when it comes to the other signs and things of those natures, they may not love unconditionally. They love may have conditions on it. So you got to kind of understand those energies as well too. And if this person is on the path of not trying to grow and evolve and understand themselves, and if you're trying to help these individuals out and trying to change these individuals, but you can kind of see that they got the mentality that they don't want to change. They want to stay the same and complacent and docile, and only do things that gets them validated, and only do things that represents familiarity and things of those natures, and they're not trying to expand and become more aware of different things, different side of themselves, and they end up becoming a hater or enemy of yours and things of those natures, then you got to kind of understand that may not be the right person for you, and that person may end up blocking you or holding you back, and you may end up giving a piece of you away to somebody, and then once that person get tired of drinking that from you, they'll go find somebody else and drink them dry and things of those natures, and then just throw you to the curb and things of those natures. So you got to kind of understand, because there's going to be a lot of those energies going on as well too, because people still be lost into their ego, people still be lost to their pride, people still be lost in childish energies, and still having to learn and grow up and things of those things. So we wanna kind of protect ourselves from those circumstances and those situations when it comes to the types of individuals that we be giving ourselves away to. You know what I'm saying? Just don't be opening yourself up to any old person, any old, you know what I'm saying, because that person may got a good jiggly, you know what I'm saying, because because that person may look good, because everything, you know what I'm saying, everything that glitter is in gold. So we gotta kind of understand that as well too. when it comes to understanding these energies and knowing how to align ourselves with the as above, so we can be in synchronicities with the holy, 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 and be able to receive the right messages and things of those natures. So we got to make sure that we're not letting people just come into our lives and set those emotional boundaries, so we can start to establish those, boundaries when it comes to our relationships and how we conduct our relationships in general. So we won't end up opening ourselves up to the wrong individuals that end up taking advantage over us and things of those natures. So we got to kind of understand those energies as well too. So that's what this Capricorn energy is trying to help us construct when it comes to the things that we love, appreciate, and value in our love matters and things of those natures. So we all got to make sure that we are establishing those healthy boundaries when it comes to that esoteric, what's the word I'm looking for? Those esoteric boundaries. We got to make sure that we are establishing those esoteric boundaries. So the better that we can kind of establish those esoteric boundaries that individuals don't cross, then, you know what I'm saying, understanding the spirit and the spirits and the people that you are relating to, if they respect those boundaries and they're not trying to utilize those energies against you or put you in some victimizing energy to make you look crazy, then that may be the person that you need to be with. But you got to make sure that you're not just being too emotionally dependable on these individuals as well too, because that's going to be like attachment energy, and we want to separate far away from attachment energy and align ourselves with individuals that align with us, that share the same goals and interests and personal development. First, we got to understand personal development. That's going to take us back to personal development. First, we got to understand the energies that we need to grow in, how we need to grow, how we need to develop as an individual, what energies that we're participating with, that we're coping with, that we need to separate from, because that may be blocking us from being able to express ourselves to the fullest maximum capacity. So first we got to understand those energies. So once we understand those energies and start to refine those energies, then we'll be able to express ourselves and come across when it comes to our mannerisms and our personification, our systemation of energy, because our mind will be in a different space, our spirit will be in a different space, and we will be aware of different things. So we'll be fulfilling that space with different mentalities, and that different spiritual space that's a little bit more broader, because you expanded and contracted as a spirit. You got out of those small cocoons and expanded as a spirit to go into a different space. So now you're fulfilling that space with different mentalities, different thought forms, different Adams and Eves. So when it comes to you understanding that and you fulfilling that space with different Adams and Eves, so this is going to bend in and become your blood. This is going to bend in and become your adrenaline. This is going to bend in and, you know what I'm saying, affect your actions and influence you, become your fleshly fluids and things of those natures. So we got to kind of understand that how we are in sync with the universe, how we are in sync with the stars. It's not like we're going out to the stars. It's like we're manifesting and bringing these things here. So we are these things. So we are the holy, holy, holy. We are the we choppy. So we look up. That's something we created. We're inside our creation. You know what I'm saying? Experiencing this creation at its low vibrational heaviest state at the moment, because we're in the human body, until we're able to create an organ that mimics the atmosphere, that's able to play out in that density. When it comes to understanding how we are expanding on organs instead of imploding on organs and things of those natures. But that's gonna take, you know what I'm saying, teachings like this. But understanding that we're creating this, we're creating everything, we're creating the environment, we're creating the atmosphere. So we are atmospheres, you know what I'm saying? So we got to kind of understand that. And that's what we're getting raised up to become. We're getting raised up to become atmospheres. Unless you're still lost into your lower animalistic human natures, then you're only getting raised to do things that suits these energies down here, that only, you know what I'm saying, fulfill you when it comes to these energies down here. And you're not actually becoming aware, expanding your mind of different energies, different things. So you're not going to be able to have a strong enough mentality when you go through the washing machine cycle to be able to comprehend or create a strong enough mentality, body, vehicle, to be able to mimic that space, that'll be able to take over geographical lands and locations and things of those natures. So we got to kind of understand that as well too. So when it comes to the next body and next organ that you're getting ready to create, it's going to be an addition to what we already have, and that may play out like a different atmosphere, a different geographical location getting formatted, and an expansion of the sun. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna have new creatures. There's gonna be like new creatures being able to get created until we come back here. You know what I'm saying? And how to experience the same thing and do it again until we keep raising these spirits up, until we be able to create a brain. When it comes to us creating that heart, then we can create a brain, and then we'll be able to use that brain to train the heart. And the heart is already playing out like an atmosphere. So with that heart already playing out like an atmosphere, we'll be able to It'll be like how our heart and our brain interact, and synchronicities. I think it's those natures, and it goes beyond that. You know, then we'll be able to create a whole. We'll wake up the Holy One, and then we'll be able to create a sky. You know what I'm saying? And then we'll be able to create a sky. You know what I'm saying? A new sky. So this being that we already lost into, this being right here is already getting domesticated. You know what I'm saying? This being is domesticated. This being is like it's lost into his woman, and they got some thoughts of a woman. You know what I'm saying? This being got the thoughts of a woman. So we create a horizon for this being. So this being can get out of purgatory and walk amongst the holy ones. So this being can pass on. You know what I'm saying? So it's spirits and everything. First, you got to understand that it's spirits and everything. Every breath, it's a spirit becoming aware. So you got to kind of understand that. So the better that we can kind of understand that, that'll kind of get us out of our biases. You know what I'm saying? Because it's just too many people lost into a synthetic program at the moment. Like too many people still had to washi huma. Too many people are still out to the synthetic program, the synthetic, indigenous. I'm gonna say indigenous. However these words work. The synthetic and indigenous way of thinking and living and thinking and feeling and things of those nature. So, you know what I'm saying? Y'all become your own hell. Y'all be going to your own hell. Y'all be creating your own hell for yourselves and things of those nature. So you got to kind of understand as well too when it comes to understanding these energies. So y'all got to kind of get out of those energies. So the better that you can kind of understand how to get out of those energies, you'll stop giving so much of yourself away. You'll start to respect yourself a little bit more and value yourself a little bit more when it comes to aligning yourself with what you need to be aligning yourself with and what all possibilities want you to align yourself with. And that'll kind of help you be able to blur out the background noise when it comes to what the world got going on, because the world ain't going and ain't really changing. The world ain't trying to change, especially when it comes to people that's lost into the world that's really not trying to change. So people just get lost into their conveniences. People just get lost into biases, and people just adopt and foster learned behaviors and only know how to act out those synthetic stimuli. So they're not really trying to be original. They don't have no original template. They still have the white man mind. They still have the washi hu mind. They still have the fake synthetic brain. So we all got to kind of understand that as well too. And they're still programmed. You know what I'm saying? People are still programmed. People are still, you know what I'm saying, low vibrational. So it's going to take those individuals a long time to be able to get with the program. So we want to make sure that we protecting our spirit at all costs and not just giving our power away, our attention, our attraction, and things of those things to individuals that don't deserve it. You know what I'm saying? So you got to kind of understand it as well too, because you never know what type of spaces people be in. You know what I'm saying? You just got to kind of protect yourself, because people be in weird spaces nowadays. Like people, you know what I'm saying, still being their pride, still being their ego. And then when they come across a person like me, when they come across a channel like me, they'll have some form of ego. They'll have some form of shield up. And because, you know what I'm saying, that's how they was conditioned, because of their interactions, how they grown up. They wasn't really raised up in, people wasn't really raised in conditions to be able to be vulnerable. So I was kind of raised in conditions where we had to operate in survival mode. So we got to kind of understand as well too. So that's why people walk around with their guard up so much. You know what I'm saying? That's why people are so hard. That's why people are kind of hard headed, because, you know what I'm saying, people be going through certain things. You know what I'm saying? People be going through trauma. People be going through heartbreaks. People be going through getting manipulated, and they kind of make you hard as a spirit. So you're not able to actually be vulnerable. So, you know, vulnerability is our power, but some people don't understand that. You know what I'm saying? Some people just use that vulnerability as an ego. You know what I'm saying? Well, you're supposed to use your vulnerability as an ego, but some people use that ego to protect their vulnerability, not knowing that that's what's really making them, you know what I'm saying, that's what's really making them not really hard. You know what I'm saying? That's what's really making them synthetic and fake. So we got to kind of understand that, because there's going to be a lot of those energies going on as well too, especially when it comes to how people are trying to be, how I said people, oh damn, how the government be trying to paint people. You know what I'm saying? Especially when it comes to specific ethnic groups and genders and things of those natures. So you got the black community. They're trying to turn everybody in the black community thugs. You got the Arabs. They're trying to turn all of them into suicide bombers. You know what I'm saying? They got the natives. They already don't turn the natives into ghosts. You got a white man. They want to be God. You know what I'm saying? What else? They got the Mexicans. They're turning them to El Chapos. So we get conditioned to think in this way, this synthetic way of, okay, I want to be that when I grow up. I got to be that when I grow up, because this is how I was raised. I look around. This is how I was programmed. Learned behaviors. We're picking up and fostering those learned behaviors from our environments and our parents, generational curse having asses, and things of those natures. So we don't know no better. And when it comes to us being in this child stage, our mind is still fresh. So we're receiving all these information, all these lights and illusions and imaginations. and emotionally agreeing to these things, and these things be the same thing that shape and carve out our character. So when we grow up, we think that we need to express our way, and we don't know how to express our way in another way because we don't have an actual example placed in front of us to help us be able to help us understand that that may not be the right way to be able to, that may not be the right way to express yourself, and you may be acting out a synthetic character that was placed into society to put you into a box and things of those nature. So we got to kind of understand that as well too, because it's going to be a lot of those energies that we're going to be becoming aware of as well too. Some energies may have just been we may have just been trapped inside a covenant, you know what I'm saying? We may have just been trapped inside a covenant when it comes to our characteristics, our expressions, when it comes to people that's understanding how to extract these energies from, you know what I'm saying, by observing the stars and the water cycles and knowing the sentiment, knowing the character and knowing the expression, and being able to carve out a synthetic sentiment, character, and expression to put everybody in that can kind of resonate with every walk of life, to kind of put everybody in a specific box so they can keep track of specific individuals and phenotypes to make sure that these people don't get out of line, and then they'll kind of utilize individuals when it comes to that gender, that ethnicity and that phenotype, and boost them up when it comes to knowing what y'all giving y'all attention to, entertainment, attention, money, and things that builds their world. They'll kind of put them in a position to make them feel like, okay, we put you in a position, we gave you these $1 million. Now, if we take these $1 million away from you, you know what I'm saying, you got to bend the will and kneel to us and things of those natures. So they use them individuals as puppets and things of those natures. And behind closed doors, the ones that fashion the culture by plagiarizing y'all, stealing y'all energy, stealing y'all soul, stealing y'all culture, you know what I'm saying? They use that against y'all. So we got to kind of understand that as well too, because that's basically what's going on in this world. So that's basically why everybody is scared. That's basically why everybody is, you know what I'm saying, feeling like they need liberation, feeling like feed me, I need liberation. But you don't have no culture. That's why you ain't got no superpower. You ain't no superhero. So you still in the white man world. You know what I'm saying? You still got that white man mentality. You still got the I need massa mentality. You know what I'm saying? So we got to kind of get out of those energies and understand that you are the creator. So you can be able to perform in your own backyard. So you can be able to have your own entertainment. You can have your own buildings in your own backyard and things of those natures. Because you got to kind of understand, like, these are the types of games that these individuals play. These individuals don't really like to see strong spirits come back to be able to express their sentiment and be able to help individuals understand and take their power back, because individuals just grow up off these synthetic stimuli that was placed in front of them when it comes to Walt Disney and things of those things, because they're able to utilize these things to manipulate y'all, to control y'all, to adopt y'all mind, y'all mentality, y'all fourth, fifth, and sixth dimensional character, to be able to program y'all to channel whatever type of channel that they want y'all to act on, and you know what I'm saying, things of those natures. So it's like a lot of different energies that's going on that we got to kind of understand. So when it comes to understanding that's what's really going on, and y'all just gonna still be in a space of feed me, I need liberation, feed me, I need a handout, feed me, I need master, instead of you understanding these energies for yourself and actually going out and doing these things and building these things, putting in the groundwork, coming together with communities and starting to make your own culture and fashion and manufacture your own culture and things of those natures. So those are the types of energies that we need to be in, but they don't extract that spirit from us. You know what I'm saying? That's that native spirit. That's that native spirit. They don't extract that spirit from all of us. You know what I'm saying? So now we just weak and docile. You know what I'm saying? Now they just putting conveniences, throwing conveniences in our face. AIs. You know what I'm saying? Throwing AI in our face. Now people don't want to learn. People don't want to learn nothing. People just want to be a fake AI, get online, and talk. You know what I'm saying? Why would you do that? What's the purpose? What's the purpose of that? What? Tell me. What really is gonna come from that? What really is gonna come from you getting an AI person and throwing an AI person online and making an AI person act out like a, what the fuck? Why would y'all, who would come up with something like that? Like, what's the point of that? Y'all really get that? Y'all really ain't got no creativity left? Like, come on now. Y'all really ain't got no creativity left, no innovation left. That's the best ideas that y'all can come up with in these behind these computers, coming up with a fake AI person. You know what I'm saying? What happened to the real shit? Like, where's the real people at now? That's like, where's the real entertainers? What happened to us really putting people in positions and, you know what I'm saying, helping people and helping the communities? Like, this, like, the best shit that y'all can come up with is a fucking AI? Like, what's the point? Like, who? Like, who has these trains of thoughts? Who y'all put in these science labs? Who y'all put in? Who the fuck? Y'all need to go to jail. You know what I'm saying? Y'all going to hell. Y'all, I don't know. Y'all just lost. Who would come up with something like that? Like, come on, be real. Like, we gotta be real now. Like, who sit back, open the, you know how confusing that's gonna be in the next 15 to 20 years? You know how confusing that's gonna be? You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody gonna trust nobody. So y'all really like doing it to yourself. Y'all just gonna have a motherfucking goddamn network. Y'all just talking to a wall at the moment. Cause all the real people gonna get offline. Like, ain't no real person gonna want to participate with that shit. Like we gotta be honest now. Like ain't no real person gonna want to participate with that. Ain't nobody got time for that goddamn mental confusion that y'all got going on. So y'all basically just gonna be talking to y'allself at the end of the day. Y'all coming up with these fake ass AI people that look just like humans, you know what I'm saying? Look just like humans, sound just like humans and things of those natures. Like y'all gotta kind of understand, like, ain't no real person gonna want to get online anymore and actually present themselves and present their creativity without them feel like it's being compromised or stolen. Or is, you know what I'm saying, some weird shit going on. Like y'all, I don't know, y'all, you know what I'm saying? Like they might, you know what I'm saying? They might take some shit that I'm saying right now and try to use it as one of them AI people. You know what I'm saying? Like, this shit weird. Like, y'all just gonna be talking to y'allself because all the real people just gonna go back to the real world. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody gonna want to get online no more. Ain't nobody gonna want to do this no more. So y'all just gonna be talking to y'allself. Y'all really ain't gonna have no creativity. Y'all really ain't gonna have no new people online actually being able to wake people up and inspire people because everything gonna feel fake and synthetic because y'all creating this bullshit ass machines, bullshit ass technology. What happened to the agriculture? You know what I'm saying? What happened to the agriculture? What happened to us planting and farming? What happened to us creating farms and things of those natures? The agriculture. Why have we separated from the natural agriculture, the natural indigenous way of living? So we won't have to be stressing so much about going out and buying and spending money and being on the synthetic program where we can go into our backyards and plant corn and squash and beans and just pick from that. I'm saying, what happened to the agriculture? Why everything's so technology? Why everything's so machinery now? You know what I'm saying? What happened to the nature? Why are we separating so much from nature? Like, what's the point? You know what I'm saying? Y'all must want to go to a world where y'all ain't got no nature. Y'all must really trying to bring that down here. Y'all really want to live like that. Y'all really want to live in a world like that. Y'all ain't got no nature left. Just dry desert bone land. Y'all ain't have no females. I'm saying y'all gonna have no, I'm saying y'all gonna have no jiggly waters walking around. Y'all gonna be, you know what I'm saying, dusty bones. You know what I'm saying, dust and bones walking around. You know what I'm saying, I gotta understand what's going on. Like y'all people, y'all mind ain't right. Like y'all mind ain't right. You know what I'm saying? Y'all mind fucked up. Y'all mind fucked up. Y'all just keep doing bullshit, throwing shit against the wall, just bringing more bullshit. Like y'all mind fucked up. Something wrong with y'all mind. At the end of the day, something wrong with y'all mind. It gets weird because y'all like who's real, who's fake. Y'all blurring the lines when it comes to who's real and who's fake now. All this damn AI, artificial intelligence. What happened to the nature? What happened to the natural energies? What happened to us planting? What happened to us planting? You know what I'm saying? Planting and planting. You know what I'm saying? Put it in the groundwork. Y'all got lazy. Y'all lazy. That's what y'all just lazy ass humans, lazy bored humans at the end of the day. They got too much time on their hand with damn technology and artificial intelligence to spawn people and things of those things. You know what I'm saying? Weirdos. Y'all weirdos, pedophiles. Basically, y'all just pedophiles. You know what I'm saying? Gotta kind of understand. Damn. I just did it all. I don't give a fuck, man. Y'all damn pedophiles, man. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. Damn. But that's how they trying to steer society. Like, this how these individuals try to steer society. They're gonna be stealing our talking points. Damn AI's gonna come online sounding like us. Goddamn. You know what I'm saying? Shit weird, man. Damn AI's gonna come online sounding just like us. Gonna have a background. Man, this shit crazy, bro. If I see too much of that shit, I'm getting offline. I'm gonna let y'all know that right now, man. If I see too much of that shit, man, I'm gonna just get offline, bro. I ain't got time for all that damn mental illnesses and confusions. You know what I'm saying? Shit, you know what I'm saying? I just connect and go back to the streets. You know what I'm saying? I go back to the streets. You know what I'm saying? I'm just playing. That bullshit. But yeah, I'm gonna get offline for real. If I see too much of that shit going on, bro, y'all got too many of these damn AI people got them online and shit, now fake ass people online and shit, man. I'm getting offline, man. I'm do something else. I'm gonna take a different route. I'm gonna do something else. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got time for that shit. I ain't got time for my goddamn likeness to be stolen. Goddamn capitalize off of y'all making money. People gonna be eating it up. People gonna be believing it, giving these people fake ass views and shit. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna be giving these people fake ass views and fake ass followers and shit to make people believe like that's a real person. You know what I'm saying? But that's a real person. That's a real individual. They give them some fake ass views and followers and shit. You know what I'm saying, man? That shit weird now, man. Damn. Y'all making shit unfun, uninteresting. Y'all making people uninspired. Get online, just express themselves. Like this supposed to be a safe place for everybody. Like just to express their creativity, just to get online, just man, we already dealing with bullshit in the world. You know what I'm saying? Like we already dealing with some funked out ass bullshit in the world, man. This supposed to be like some shit that we can just like get online, just like enjoy ourselves, like just separate us like from the world. You know what I'm saying? Just get lost into our creativity, things of those natures. You know what I'm saying? Get lost to our dreams. But now we got these fake ass AI pages online, and people blurring the lines between shit. You know what I'm saying? Just making shit weird for people. I don't know why, man. Y'all could have came up with better shit to do. Y'all could have came up with better agriculture. You know what I'm saying? Y'all could have implemented. Y'all could have put some of us. You know what I'm saying? Supported some of us. You know what I'm saying? Things of those natures. Y'all could have put some of us on online and things of those natures. You know what I'm saying? Made some of us famous and however. You know what I'm saying? Y'all could have got with the program. Y'all got to get with the program. Y'all some bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Y'all just bullshit at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? I don't trust nobody online. You know what I'm saying? I only trust a few. A few. You know what I'm saying? I don't trust a few. You know what I'm saying? I don't trust a few. I don't trust nobody. My learned behavior. I'm expressing my learned behaviors. Trust no man, no woman. You know what I'm saying? Men lie, women lie. You know what I'm saying? Numbers lie too. You know what I'm saying? I'm expressing my learned behavior. You know what I'm saying? My biases. Men lie, women lie too. You know what I'm saying? God said I can express my biases. God said I have the right to express my biases, my learned behaviors. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's basically what's going on. Like, man, some fake ass people online nowadays, man. You gotta kind of understand. Maybe I gotta kind of understand, like, man, this shit, man, it ain't really working no more. That shit ain't entertaining like it was like 2012, man. Man, 2012, man, everybody was online, bro. Like, everybody's like really online, just like expressing themselves, enjoying themselves. 2015, 2018, everybody was really online, enjoying themselves for real. Like, man, 2020 got kind of weird, you know what I'm saying? Got kind of weird. 2021 got kind of weird. You know what I'm saying? But it's 2025. Damn. Man, time be flying though. Time just be flying for real. Like, we really in 2025 right now. Like, damn. Like, we ain't going back. We only going forward. But if like we just reversing the age, like you know, a day older, you know what I'm saying? Like we just flying. Like time just flying. Like damn. Shit crazy. But yeah, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. But it's really like a good time though, you know what I'm saying? Like everything like all good, like everything's all good in the neighborhood when it comes to like you just have your mind right. You just gotta have your mind right. Your mind right, you good, you know what I'm saying? That's what it's all about. Have your mind right, have your mind in the right spaces. Make sure your mind ain't in the wrong spaces. Make sure that you're not being too complacent. Make sure that you're not giving too much of your attention to away to the wrong people, places, and things that don't deserve it. You know what I'm saying? So that's gonna be a lot of energies that we're gonna be feeling when it comes to Venus being in Pisces. So, you know what I'm saying? We're all going to be wanting to indulge into some form of a dream, an imagination, or a fantasy. But we got to make sure that we doing things in moderation so we're not getting too lost to that dream, imagination, and fantasy and things of those things, you know what I'm saying? But those are going to be the energies that we're going to be wanting to express. And it's going to be trying off with Mars just went in retrograde. So with Mars is going back into retrograde into Cancer, this is going to be us, you know what I'm saying, reevaluating our passions, our emotions, our moods. You know what I'm saying? Make sure that we develop have a little bit more emotional intelligence. You know what I'm saying? Make sure that we're not being too hasty when it comes to the way that we're expressing our moods. You know what I'm saying? Some people don't know how to regulate their moods. So this is going to be a flare up right now. You're going to be aware of a lot of people come across that don't know how to express their moods. You know what I'm saying? Lost into their moods, their woman, got thoughts of a woman. You know what I'm saying? Lost to their animality. You know what I'm saying? A lot of those energies going to be going on. So make sure that y'all weigh y'all crystals and things of those natures. So y'all got to make sure that y'all got on y'all crystals, got on y'all spiritual protections. Make sure that y'all not being too open. Make sure y'all not being too much of an empath to these people that still lost into delusions in the synthetic realm. Or they just maybe dealing with their own energies, their own internal energies that they still don't know how to get a grip of because they're not aware of things like astronomy, astrology, and anatomy. And these are those natures. So just make sure that y'all not being too open and too receptive during these times until like Mars go back to Mars, get out of, you know what I'm saying, Capricorn, not Capricorn, but Mars get out of the goddamn Cancer and things of those natures. You know what I'm saying? All these trines energies, and you know what I'm saying, ain't gonna make it no better. Pisces ain't gonna make it no better, you know what I'm saying? Saturn ain't gonna make it no better, you know what I'm saying? People gonna be lost to their feelings about bullshit. I mean, it really ain't got nothing to do with anything productive. Probably some goddamn habits or, you know what I'm saying, some coping mechanisms. Really, that's where the stimuli, the seed gonna come from, goddamn habit. Your habits not getting met in a timely fashion. So now your mood's thrown off. Now you don't know how to regulate your moods without that external reference and things of those natures. So you got to kind of understand that. So it's just like you just expressing your mental illnesses at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? People just gonna be expressing their mental illnesses. You know what I'm saying? You got to know how to do without. You gotta know how to go without. You know what I'm saying? If you can't go without, you can't go within. You know what I'm saying? If you need too much external references outside of you, man, you just still got a mental illness at the end of the day. You should just know that you produce these energies yourself, have some discipline. You know what I'm saying? Have some discipline. Y'all don't really need all that. Y'all just gotta have some discipline at the end of the day. But yeah, know how to regulate your moods. You know what I'm saying? And do something productive. I said, do something creative. Make a song. You know what I'm saying? Get online. We need some new educators. We need some new teachers online. You know what I'm saying? Do something productive. Do something creative. But that's basically where all these energies is gonna be coming from. If you're really like sensitive to the senses, you'll be able to see like how these weird energies are playing out through humans. They don't know nothing about astronomy, astrology, and anatomy. They're lost into their beastly, lower animalistic natures. At this is those natures, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, I'd rather be free. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather be free. I'm expressing my alert behavior. I'm expressing my bias. I'd rather be free. I feel like I don't need no external references for real. Better need water. You know what I'm saying? I be producing my own fleshly fluids and things of those natures, man. You know what I'm saying? I just learned how to regulate my emotions. I just learned how to go outside and align myself. You know what I'm saying? Just go outside and align yourself. You know what I'm saying? Pick up better habits. Foster better habits. That's what people need to do. Foster better habits. People just still listen to, you know what I'm saying, being potheads. You know what I'm saying? You still a pothead. You know what I'm saying? People still think that's cool being a pothead, man. You can foster a better habit. Just that you expressing the mental illnesses and people emotions get hurt. You know what I'm saying? It's still thoughts of a woman. You know what I'm saying? Express better habits. You know what I'm saying? We need new energies in the world. We still don't need to be playing out old templates. You know what I'm saying? Needing external references and things of those natures. But yeah, that's basically what's gonna be going on. You know what I'm saying? Like every breath matters. You know what I'm saying? Every breath matters. You know what I'm saying? Everything got a spirit in it. So you may just be possessed. You may go your whole life thinking that you need that drug. You know what I'm saying? You may go your whole life thinking that you need that person. You know what I'm saying? Traumatized, stigmatized. You may go your whole life thinking that you need, you know what I'm saying? Thinking that you need that inanimate object to help you regulate your emotions, to help you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Help you regulate how your feelings, your emotions, and things of those natures. You know what I'm saying? You just be lost. Just be lost. Y'all just be lost. You know what I'm saying? Y'all just be lost. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, like that's how the government kind of took y'all over. That's how the shadows, that's how they kind of took y'all over. That's how they kind of separated everybody. You know what I'm saying? They make y'all kill each other. They conquer and divide, separate y'all. So that's how they do it. That's how they tear down nations. That's how they tear down strong communities and separate strong people. You know what I'm saying? By planting these negative seeds into the community. You know what I'm saying? Get those group of natives this certain type of, you know what I'm saying, weapon, and just make deals with those people. Then go make deals with those people. Then go spread rhetoric about how these people are in. You know what I'm saying? And make them two people fight. They can sit behind closed doors, Birdman hair rubbing and things of those things. Man, you got to understand what's going on. Like this lost ass world that we in right now. You don't want to participate with those energies. Trust me. We're gonna be here for another 300 years, having the same talking points, having the same sentiments, complaining about the same things and things of those natures. Gotta kind of keep that in mind as well too. But yeah, just gotta make sure that we fostering better habits. You know what I'm saying? Learn how to go without. Learn how to go within. You know what I'm saying? Learn how to go without and go within. You will be free. You know what I'm saying? That's how you can free yourself, your mind. You know what I'm saying? You won't need so much of external references. You'll just be free. You know what I'm saying? That's what everybody's trying to do. Just be free at the moment. You know what I'm saying? So you got to kind of understand that. So people still program, people still synthetic, people still operate on that synthetic program and things of those nature. So you got to kind of understand, like, you got to kind of understand how to get out of the delusions, how to get out of the confusions and things of those nature. So you want to be submerging yourself into things that really don't resonate with your spirit and the path that all possibilities trying to carve out for you. And things, you know what I'm saying? Things of those natures, you know what I'm saying? But yeah. But everybody robots nowadays. I feel like everybody just robots nowadays, you know what I'm saying? People don't want to take their power back. People rather just get down, lay down, you know what I'm saying? People still got that damn white man sperm in them, get down, lay down, things of those natures. So you got to kind of understand that. So we want to just be participating, open ourselves up to individuals that ain't got nothing better to do with their time, just waste their time online, you know what I'm saying? Waste their time, you know what I'm saying? Unproductive energies, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's basically what's going on. But yeah, we got to understand what's going on. But you know what I'm saying? You watch me. Hopefully the ones that do watch me, the ones that do actually listen, actually take heed to what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? know what I'm saying? Y'all actually take heed, not just going to one chakra out the other chakra, actually, you know what I'm saying? Putting it to work. Actually putting it to work, you know what I'm saying? Make sure that y'all aligning yourself with the right energies and things of those nature so y'all can have better ways of actually being able to think, you know what I'm saying? Think and feel, you know what I'm saying? Y'all won't be so much into escapism. Y'all be more into expansive energies, wanting to expand instead of you escaping for something, you know what I'm saying? This is basically what everybody trying to do, cope and escape, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, you gotta kind of understand that we ain't going nowhere. You ain't going nowhere. You're gonna come back similar scenarios, similar circumstances, similar life, similar routines and patterns, similar hell. You know what I'm saying? Experiencing the same things in the classroom with a person like me telling you that you still retarded. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, you gotta kind of understand. Y'all gotta get with the program. Y'all gotta kind of get back on this natural way of living. You know what I'm saying? The good medicinals and things of those. You know what I'm saying? The good medicinals and things of those natures. But yeah, you know what I'm saying? If you like it, I love it. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, just know that we're trying to create something new. You know what I'm saying? Just know that we're trying to create something new. Trying to create something else. You know what I'm saying? Free yourself. You gotta free yourself. You know what I'm saying? You gotta free yourself. You know what I'm saying? You may be acting out learned behavior. You know what I'm saying? You may be acting out learned behaviors. You may be a product of your environment. You know what I'm saying? You may just be a product of your environment. So we gotta kind of keep that in mind as well too. You don't want to be no product. You don't want to get no box covenant. You may be trapping yourself in the covenant. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta kind of keep that in mind as well too. You know what I'm saying? So we gotta kind of understand what's going on in this world of confusion and delusion. Because we're all gonna be seeing this. It's like gonna be hitting us in the face like pow, pow, pow. It's all gonna be hitting us in the face like damn. We're all gonna be looking at like people gonna be walking right into it, running straight through the door. You know what I'm saying? People gonna be running through the door. You know what I'm saying? Ran right through the door. Fall off a cliff. You know what I'm saying? Flaunt that ass individuals. You know what I'm saying? Flaunt that ass individuals. But yeah, that's basically what's gonna be going on. You don't want to be the individual that follows those individuals down that path of destruction. You know what I'm saying? You want to have a whole different pathway. You want to carve out a whole different and go through the secret door. You know what I'm saying? God gonna take you through the secret door. You know what I'm saying? Now you in the promised land. Now you somewhere out of Babylon. You out of Babylon. You ain't got to deal with nothing that Babylon got going on. You out of Babylon. Everybody else in Babylon, babbling. You know what I'm saying? Being talking donkeys, walking on their backs, slithering on their bellies. You out of Babylon somewhere. You free. You know what I'm saying? You out of the matrix. You know what I'm saying? You ain't dealing with nobody for real. You just being yourself. Attracting and manifesting, being attractive, you know what I'm saying? Being like God, you know what I'm saying? You're out of Babylon and things of those natures. But yeah, we gotta kinda understand, we gotta kinda get to that space. It's easier said than done, you know what I'm saying? It's easier said than done because we get challenged every day. We go through different energies, different shifts, different phases in our lives every day that kind of influence us to make us like we need to go in that direction, and make us like we need to go in that direction, make us like we need to make ourselves, you know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, it's all up to you. It's your choice, it's your decision. So just know about yourself because you got the tools, you know what I'm saying? You got the tools, you gotta know how to use your tools, you got all the tools that you need. You just gotta understand how to use it, gotta understand yourself. Gotta kind of take more self-accountability and you know what I'm saying? What's the word I'm looking for? You gotta kind of take more self-accountability and kind of just like take more self-accountability. You take more self-accountability for yourself. You know what I'm saying? You take more self-accountability for yourself. You'll be like, man, some of these things I was programmed to believe, these belief systems, these false-face beliefs and imaginations that I had, man, some of these things ain't even worth it. You know what I'm saying? Some of these things are just, you know what I'm saying, probably the same things that's keeping me stuck, keeping me limited, keeping me unable to expand, you know what I'm saying? Some of y'all just gotta travel a little bit more, you know what I'm saying? Some of y'all still in small little lily ponds, you know what I'm saying? Use your Mercury, think outside the box, be a little bit more abstract, you know what I'm saying? Some of y'all gotta be a little bit more abstract, come up with a more unique, take a different approach about how you're going about things. You'll be able to understand, you know what I'm saying? Don't take the traditional way, because we can kind of see how the traditional way is kind of fading away. So you got to kind of be inconvenient. We all got to kind of be a little bit more inconvenient when it comes to how we're going about things, you know what I'm saying? You may be going about it in a way that, you know what I'm saying, God already seen and experienced thousands and thousands of times, and God probably tired of experiencing it that way. God probably want to experience it something new. So you be the one to integrate and cultivate something new that people are able to actually, you know what I'm saying, look at it and get attracted to, like, damn, this is something new. This is something that, okay, I never seen this before. I think I need to make myself a part of that. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I've seen this before. I already know where this is going. predictable. You becoming predictable. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to become predictable. You always want to be unpredictable, because God is unpredictable. God ain't predictable. Lucifer, the demon, the devil is predictable. You want to become unpredictable. So you approach about things. You always inspire people to wake people up, and then God to be able to use you as a vessel. Like, okay, this person like me. You know what I'm saying? This person mysterious. This person worked miraculously. You know what I'm saying? This person is unpredictable. So you want to make sure that you're not becoming too predictable, because things that's been set up for you to make you feel like, okay, you need these things in order to gain comfortability. And things of those nature. But it takes like a few experiences for people to go through, a few lifetimes for people to go through, to kind of understand this, to kind of really get a grip on these energies, to kind of free themselves from their own hell, from their own cages, from their own covenant, and things of those natures. And then you'll be able to come back and actually talk and be able to do things like out of your pleasures and things of those natures. And you won't get no, you know what I'm saying, because it's your world at that point. But we gotta kind of get there, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's your world. You do what you do with your world. You know what I'm saying? So that's the space that we getting ready to go to. Like, you know what I'm saying? I do what I do with my world. You do what you do with your world. You know what I'm saying? Right now, we sharing this world right now. So right now, we're still kind of like mixing right now. We're still kind of mixed. We're still kind of lost right now. Like, we're still in this dimension. But once we get to that next level, it's like, okay, I'm in my world. You in your world. So you got to kind of know how to build an intelligent atmosphere. So, like, this is what we raising y'all up to be. This is what the holy ones, holy Eli 360, you know what I'm saying? Raising y'all up to be like atmospheres and things of those natures, because I come from that place, you know what I'm saying? I'm INFJ. I come from that place already. I mean, I've been awakened to it, but I come from that place. I always had a sense of like something different going on since I was a child. I really wasn't like trying to make myself a part of too many people. I always had that sense, like, it's just like after like 2018, you know what I'm saying? 2018 came around, like really clicked in. Like, even before that, like even in school, like high school, middle school, elementary, I was always like, man, something ain't right. I was always thinking outside the box. I was never just like confined and programmed to like think systematically. I was always thinking like outside the box. Like, I was into like I always like to run through the woods. Like, that was like something I used to do. Like, run through the woods. You know what I'm saying? I always feel like I could like that's how I freed myself. Running through the woods and things of those natures. Like, I go in the woods somewhere. I go run in the woods, make me a little fort. I was always on some goddamn indigenous shit. You know what I'm saying? I was always on some native shit. I was always trying to build shit like okay, this my little. I always had this mentality like, okay, I'm finna make me. I going like this and shit I used to do for real when I was a kid. I run in the woods and shit. I get goddamn give me some leaves and some sticks and shit. I make me a goddamn little. I find me a tree. I learn how to build. I'll be like, man, I'm finna plant right here. I'm finna give me some seeds. I'm finna plant. I was really on some shit like this when I was a kid. Like, dad, you know what I'm saying? You can go back. You know what I'm saying? My shit, all my old friends from way back when, man, they already know how we used to get down. Like, we used to just go in the woods and shit. Like, we didn't have the internet. We didn't have too much of the internet, PlayStations, and this was before all the internet and play. Like, we just go in the woods to go adventure, go explore. You know what I'm saying? Like, some real shit. Man, that just be some real shit, man. Like, you just go in the woods, man. Didn't have a care in the world. We didn't care about no damn snakes. We didn't care about none of that. But we was always aware of like, damn, God, like something protecting us, like something calling us. And I was like, that was like a purpose, you know what I'm saying? Like, going in the woods and exploring and shit, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, to like all this technology that came out, like nobody don't want to go in the woods. Nobody ain't got that spirit no more. Like, I used to always try to like go in the woods and plant, you know what I'm saying? Build something, like build a little tree house, build a teepee. You know what I'm saying? I was always on that shit, man. Goddamn adventure boy. I used to call myself the nature boy, you know what I'm saying? Nah, not that bullshit ass nah. You know what I'm saying? I was goddamn adventure boy. I was always into some shit like goddamn animals, geology, rocks and shit. I was always into some shit like, I don't know why. I was just got some damn spirit, my damn footprints in the sand. You know what I'm saying? I was always into like rocks and shit. Like, I was I ain't gonna say weird kid, because I was kind of popular, you know what I'm saying? I was cool with people. I always had like a good, I was like a gentleman. I'm always like a gentleman. I always got that spirit of being gentle, you know what I'm saying? I got like a gentle, kindred spirit. So I was always into like going into the woods and things of those natures. I was always into like rocks, looking at different rocks, you know what I'm saying? Building. I was always into building animals. I was into animals a lot, you know what I'm saying? Nature, I was just like into nature when I was a kid. Like, that's how I was raised, like just being into nature. I was always trying to go out and draw. I was always into creativity, music, and things of those natures. Like, that was just me. Like, that was just my persona, my person, you know what I'm saying? That's how I got away from all the bullshit when I was a kid. I had too many responsibilities. You know what I'm saying? Like, why we can't go back to those times? You know what I'm saying? Why we just can't build like that? You know what I'm saying? Why everybody got to be confined into a computer screen? Why everybody got to be confined? Why we just can't build? You know what I'm saying? what happened to the natural way of living. But like that's really what's going on. Like we kind of got to get back to that space. Like I always feel like outside was my home. You know what I'm saying? Real shit. I always felt like outside was my home. Like if I was like I really wasn't really going through too much. Like I was like free outside. Like my mind was free. My mind was at peace outside. Like my mind was just like just being able to interact with the nature, just listen to how the wind blow. You know what I'm saying? Just listen to the trees, how the wind blow, the way the grass was looking when, you know what I'm saying? Just the way I got damn light was looking, a light was beaming on the grass and things of those natures. That's how my mind was. I was always in like to nature and things of those natures. It's like growing up, I can kind of see how they kind of been taken away. I can kind of see how we kind of been programmed into like this synthetic world. Like everything is online. Everything is about likes and attentions and validation. Like nobody don't want to go back to those natural energies. Like everybody's being docile. Nobody don't know how to build. Nobody don't know how to defend for themselves. But people still in survival mode. Like people still trying to, like we still in that. Like we in limbo. Like we still in that space of still being intact with nature, but still, you know what I'm saying, having to go through this transition of where everything like technology now, where everybody just want to get online and things of those natures just talk instead of like actually going outside and build. Like man, I ain't even gonna count. Man, I still kind of got that spirit a little bit in me, but you know what I'm saying. If we ever come something happen, man, you know what I'm saying, some world war shit, man, I'm trying to get with the people that I already know that's smart online, man. We just build from scratch, you know what I'm saying. I'm saying I'm that type of spirit, man. I got that type of spirit. I can like build something from scratch, build something from the ground up type shit. You know what I'm saying? I get hands on, you know what I'm saying? I ain't really too much into my pride of my ego and feeling like, man, you know what I'm saying? Like this shit is just something that's gonna support us. It's just something that's gonna help us have a roof over our heads, man. I put in, you know what I'm saying? I just hands on type of spirit. Got that Virgo moon, you know what I'm saying? My moon in Virgo, that's why I'm like that. That's why I'm so in tune with nature in that way. You know what I'm saying? I'm so in tune with making sure that things are constructed, making sure that things are tweaked, making sure that things are perfected. You know what I'm saying? But online kind of like blur it out. So like, you know, some people just get lazy. Some people just like to, you know what I'm saying, listen and talk. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? We still got that energy. You know what I'm saying? But as long as it's got something to do for us, it's gonna help us have some shelter over us, like the indigenous way. You know what I'm saying? So like, if we even do go back to those times, you know what I'm saying? I'll come back to a world. You know what I'm saying? I like to come back to a world that's in those energies. You know what I'm saying? That's not into these synthetic energies. You know what I'm saying? These false beliefs, false ways of reality type of energies. I'll come back to a world that's still in those energies. You know what I'm saying? Like having furs and shit. You know what I'm saying? Having furs, having, you know what I'm saying, good communities, having tribes. You know what I'm saying? That's some peaceful. That's peace. That sound peaceful to me. For real. Ain't having no technology, just being around people that you love, people that support you, you know what I'm saying? People that's there for you, people that you know gonna support you, people that you know ain't gonna switch up, you know what I'm saying? People that you know ain't gonna try to stab in your back, people that you know ain't gonna try to put you some guilt tripping, victimizing energy, people that want to see you do best, people that want to see you in a better position, you know what I'm saying? Being around a community of people like that, man, we'll be on some strong shit, some strong kingship, queenship shit, you know what I'm saying? But it's like all that it's gone. Like it feel like it's kind of like going away, it's fading away, but it's back. You know what I'm saying? It's back. You know what I'm saying? We got some strong spirits that's back, that's ushering that in. That's, you know what I'm saying? It's really that energy. You know what I'm saying? It's like all of us got to get on this. You know what I'm saying? But it's like we got to start with the mind first. You know what I'm saying? You got to start with your mind. All about your mind. If your mind ain't there, you ain't there. Your mind ain't there. You still got that the white man mind. You still lost to the washi hoop world. You know what I'm saying? So we gotta kind of understand what's going on. Y'all gotta stop lying to yourselves, because basically y'all just be lying to yourselves nowadays, you know what I'm saying? But those would be some good times, you know what I'm saying? Being back into that native energy, you know what I'm saying? Back into that indigenous energy, you know what I'm saying? But we got our own languages, we got our own tribes, man, you know what I'm saying? That was some good shit, but you know what I'm saying? I guess you know, the white man got the ball in their court, I guess, you know what I'm saying? Now they want to try to, you know what I'm saying, take over the world, whatever, do some weird shit, going to hell, you know what I'm saying? For a long ass time. Y'all just we going to hell for a long ass time, because nobody ain't got time for that bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Nobody don't really give a fuck about that bullshit. No spirit, no real spirits don't give a fuck about that bullshit, whatever y'all got going on. But we got to kind of understand, you know what I'm saying, how to align ourselves with these energies, how to align ourselves with what's going on, you know what I'm saying? And things of those natures. But yeah, like, that's basically what's going to be going on in the world. But yeah, you know what I'm saying, good energies, Venus and Pisces, making sure that you don't overindulge too much into a delusion. But make sure that you're utilizing this time for things that deal with your creativity, your dreams, your imaginations, and your fantasies, and things of those things, and you'll be all right. You know know what I'm saying? Make sure that you know how to decipher between what's creative and what's a delusion, what's expanding and what's escapism. Because a whole bunch of people is going to be lost into the stimuli of escaping, wanting to escape. You know what I'm saying? Instead of expanding, taking accountability. Even if you may do strange things for a piece of change, just to get out of that, you know what I'm saying? Get out of that circumstance or situation, doing things the demonic way, doing things the inverted way. And so if you actually stand down, stand committed, you know what I'm saying? Stand loyal, stand consistent. Instead of having an idle's mind and actually building with the people that's there to support you and utilizing what you got, being grateful for what you got, having some integrity for what you got. You know what I'm saying? So people don't have integrity. People ethics and morals is all over the place because, you know what I'm saying, learned behaviors. You know what I'm saying? They didn't actually foster these things until when we was growing up in the education systems and things of those things. So people just go out these synthetic learned behaviors of validation, attention seeking, you know what I'm saying? All these weird energies that be going on in the world that really ain't got nothing to do with all possibilities and what we need to be aligning ourselves with as a collective. So we gotta kind of understand that as well too. Because that's basically what's gonna, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? That's gonna be digressing. That's basically the energies that we're gonna be digressing into as we continuously to age and age and age, going to these different ages. You know what I'm saying? If it ain't no changes, y'all going to continuously digressing, going into these different ages. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, you know what I'm saying? It's been Who Like 360. Hope I enjoyed this video. You know what I'm saying? Peace, you know what I'm saying? Real good spiritual game for y'all brain, you know what I'm saying? Make sure that y'all, you know what I'm saying, spiritually protected at those. But yeah, peace, you know what I'm saying?